We are going to begin the maturity again, reverse order. We're going to start at number 70, Sonny Davis, Mine, Utah, DS, Hey, Ole, Dr. Man. By Hey, Hotshot, out of Use a Beggar Baby, who's by Nighttime Old Man. On deck number 69, Delaney Vader. In the hole number 68, Melanie Adams. Barrels are set. The timer is good. Sonny, the arena is yours. $17.700. Next to go, number 69, Delaney Vader, Salina, Utah, on Skipping Heyday. By Hey Hotshot, out of Gold Bell, who's by UK. On deck, number 68, Melanie Adams. In hole number 67, Paula Price. Heads up. Got a loose one. Heads up. I got a loose one.
He grabbed a shoe or something right here. No. Candace, where are you?
Right there. All right, she's up.
Hold my face. So I wonder if she hit her chin on the horn.
Or the back of the head. If it was overcorrected,
There's the shoe.
Did he get it? No, she's got a clump. All right, she's up, walking out under her own power. We'll clear out the arena, and then we'll go to number 68, Melanie Adams, Melma, Utah, on MS Stick Hill. By Rex Hill, out of WM Quick Stick, who's by Smoking Sparks. On deck, number 67, Paula Price. All right, we are clear. Melanie, the ring is yours. $17.005. Next go, number 67, Paul Price, Elko, Nevada, on JK Freedom Ring by I'm a Special Kind of Guy. out of Streak of Freedom, who's by Streak of Fling. After Paula, we will drag. Fallen drag will be 65 to 61. Josie Hells, Haley Crane, Buell, Sonny Davis, Sky Miller, and Stephanie Wilkins. Would be 17.225 plus 5 would be a no time. We will drag, Fallen drag, 65-61. Josie Hales, Haley Crane, Buell, Sonny Davis, Sky Miller, Stephanie Wilkins, and there we go. Titan Burgers is here. Also, I need to see Addison Larson and Kelsey Larson. We do have Cindy with Beamer, Lame Away, CEP. We got Native Bling. We got JT Custom Shaped Hats. And if you haven't had a chance, come on over to Western Edge Photography. Check out your photos for the weekend. They're also online for Friday and Saturday. Ask about the weekend special, how to get all your photos airdropped straight to your phone. The barrels are set, ready to go. Number 65, Josie Hales, the Spanish Fork, Utah, on cruising Maine by the goodbye lane out of Sophie J. Who's by Jesse James Jr. on deck. Number 64, Haley Cranbill, in the hole. Number 63, Sonny Davis. $16.945, $16.945. Next go, number 64, Haley Cranbill, Henderson, Nevada, on It's All Good by winner's version out of Wild French Lady, who's by Frenchman's Guy on deck. Number 63, Sonny Davis, and hole number 62, Sky Miller. Would be 15.969 plus 5. It'll be no time. Next up, be number 63, Sonny Davis of Mine, Utah, and DS Hay Brooks Hot Shot by Hay Hot Shot out of Kenny Girl by Brookstone Bay. On deck, number 62, Sky Miller, and hole number 61, Stephanie Wilkins. 17.265, 17.265. Next up, 62, Sky Miller, Riley, Oregon, on Bessie Coleman by Eddie Stinson out of Hanlina Moonjet, who's by the Rain Master. On deck, number 61, Stephanie Wilkins. $16.548, $16.548. Next to go, number 61, Stephanie Wilkins, Middleton, Idaho, on a Slick Jig by Slick by Design out of I'm Playing Olena's Jig, who's by Peccasalina. After Stephanie will drag, follow the drag, it will be 60. 256, Ellie Buchelman, Ashton Jones, Drea Day, Lacey Hoyer, and Bailey Stanton. $17.031, $17.031, and we will drag, follow drag, 62.56, Ellie Buchelman, Ashton Jones, it Drea Day, Lacey Hoyer, and Bailey Stanton. Reminder, following the run for the money, we will do the awards for the futurity and the maturity, as well as our buckle winners. We would like the buckle winners for a photo. 1D Callie Van Tassel, 2D Laney Giles, 3D Ellie Green, 4D Cashton Dalton, and 5D Candace Miko. Please be there following the run for the money. And we'll set the barrels, go to number 60, Ellie Buchelman of Caldwell, Idaho, on the Shady Lane. By the Goodbye Lane out of Shady Dry Dock, who's by Shady Little Starlight. On deck, number 59, Ashton Jones. In the hole, number 58, Adria Day. Barrels are set. Ellie, the arena is yours. $16.429, $16.429. Next up, number 59, Ashton Jones of Congress, Arizona, on 8C, Montana, by 8C nothing yet out of Colonel Miss. Mount, who's by Snippo Colonel. On deck number 58 is Rhea Day, and hole number 57, Lacey Hoyer. Would be 17.699 plus 5 will be no time. Fix that barrel, go 58 at Rhea Day. At Delta, Utah on A Million Pink Dreams by PRC Pink Cadillac. Out of Zipadella's Queen, who's by Easy Illusion. On deck number 57, Lacey Hoyer, and hole number 56, Bailey Stanton. $16.850, $16.850. Next go, 57, Lacey Hoyer at Jerome, Idaho on One Sweet Talk by One Sweet Jess out of Doc's Goose Bite. Check him out. On deck number 56, Bailey Stanton. Would be 16.660 plus 5 will be in no time. We'll fix that barrel. Go to 56, Bailey Stanton of Rocky View County, Alberta on Bug 'em to Let Me in Heaven by JL Dash to Heaven out of Bug 'em Nikki. After Bailey will drag, fall drag, it'll be 55 to 51. Callie Parker, Emily Vanderpool, Caitlin White, and Barbara Merrill. $17.559, $17.559. We will drag, fall the drag, 55 to 51. Callie Parker, Emily Vanderpool, Caitlin White, and Barbara Merrill. And we'll set the barrels. Then we'll go to number 55, Callie Parker, Wendell, Idaho on T4 Oxycontin by T4 Overdriven Fame. Out of Dangler Chick, who's by Chicks Ablazing. On deck number 54, Emily Vanderpool. In hole number 53, Caitlin White. Would be 17.119 plus 5. It'll be a no time. Next down 54, Emily Vanderpool, the Jerome, Idaho on PCR Trace of Cadillac by PCR Pink Cadillac out of Y Point, Linda. On deck number 53, Caitlin White, and hole number 51, Barbara Merrill. See, 18.397, 18.397. Next down, number 53, Caitlin White, Spanish Fork, Utah on the Redwood Original by PC Redwood Manny out of Starlight Sparky Lily, who's by Starlight Midnight. On deck, number 51, Barbara Merrill. $16.102, $16.102. We'll go down to number 51, Barbara Merrill of Axtell, Utah, Joyce Frost by PC Redwood Manny out of Famous Jada, who's by JB Proud and Famous. After Barbara, we'll drag. Following the drag, it will be a big drag. Following the big drag, it'll be 52.46. Courtney McCracken, BJ Stokes, Toria Madsen, Adria Day, and Callie Van Tassel. $17.037, and we'll do a big drag. Follow the big drag, 52.46. Courtney McCracken, BJ Stokes, Tori Madsen, Adria Day, and Kelly Van Tassel. All right, on the futurity and maturity, when we do our awards, we're going down 10 places, so I need you to be available, please. All right, setting the barrels. We'll go number 50, Courtney McCracken. Old Lake, Colorado on Ain't Seen Burning Yet by Ain't Seen Nothing Yet out of Spots of Burning, who's by Spots to Burn. On deck, number 49, BJ Stokes, and the hole number 48, Toria Manson. $16.227. Next to go, number 49, BJ Stokes, West Jordan, Utah, on Traffic Sue. By Traffic Guy out of TMJ Valentino Sue, who's by Rios. On deck, number 48, Toria Manson, and the hole number 47, Nadria Day. 17.168, 17.168. Next to go, number 48, Toria Madsen, Blackfoot, Idaho, on Cruising Hell on My Caddy by PCR Pink Cadillac. Out of She's a Hell of a Corona, who's by Hill Corona. On deck, number 47, Adria Day, and hole number 46, Callie Van Tassel. 16.458, 16.458. Next up, number 47, Adria Day of Delta, Utah, on a Mississippi Hippie by the Goodbye Lane out of Feature 4 Girls, who's by Feature Mr. Jess. On deck, number 46, Callie Van Tassel. 16.881, 16.881. Next up, number 46, Callie Van Tassel, Hooper, Utah, on CVT Rocky Road by Con Creek out of BH Wyoming Star, who's by Special Leader. After Callie, we will drag. Follow the drag will be 45 to 41, Lola Picard, Ali Runya, Courtney Brotherson, and Brandon Levy. 16.995, 16.995. And we'll drag. Follow the drag, 45 to 41, Lola Picard, Ali Runya, Courtney Brotherson, and Brandon Labby. And Barrel's going in position, and we're ready for number 45, Lola Picard, Hood River, Oregon, on playing Blazing Fame by Blaze Gentilina. Out playing Jane Fame, who's by Dash to Fame. On deck, number 44, Allie Runya, and hole number 43, Cortland Brotherson. We are clear. Lola, the ring's yours. $16.813. Next up, number 44, Allie Runya of Bluffdale, Utah. And I'm Razor Sharp by On a Gator, out of Bo Howdy, who's by Dual Ray. On deck, number 43, Cortland Brotherson. In hole number 41, Brandon Labby. $17.124. Next, number 43, Cortland Brotherson, Wells, Utah, on Rocket Goodbye. By the Goodbye Lane, out might be Rocket, who's by Fire Water on the Rocks. On deck 41, Brandon Labby. $16.746. Next up, 41, Brandon Labby, Buell, Idaho, on Merlin Sly Guy, by Sly by Design, out of Merlin. Maryland, who's by Meridoc. After Brandon, we will drag. Fall the drag will be 40-36. Timber Cody, Kelsey Miller, Ivana Walker, Sky Miller, and Demi Hunter. $18.702, and we will drag after the drag 40-36. Timber Cody, Kelsey Miller, Ivana Walker, Sky Miller, and Demi Hunter. Make sure to stop on over and see our vendors, Western Edge Photography. All your photos, all your runs, one low price, and airdrop to your phone. We also have Native Bling, lots of great selection. JT Custom Hats, Lamoy, CP. Come get a Beamer session from Cindy. All kinds of good stuff. Make sure to come on over and visit them. And barrels are set. Ready now. Number 40, Timber Cody, Spanish Fork, Utah on Enzo Manning by PC Redwood Manning. Out of JP, What You Say. Who's by special leader on deck, number 39, Kelsey Miller, and the hole number 38, Vanna Walker. $16.874, $16.874. Next go, number 39, Kelsey Miller, O'Reilly, Oregon, on Stinson's Dry Fire. By Eddie Stinson, out of AMR, Jumping Dry Fire. Who's by PG Dry Fire. On deck, 38, Vanna Walker, and hole number 37, Sky Miller. 16.374, 16.374. Next go, number 38, Vanna Walker, Pingree, Idaho, on RV2 lane. By the Goodbye Lane, out of 2 to Fame. Who's by Dash to Fame? On deck, number 37, Sky Miller, and hole number 36, Demi Hunter. 16.832, 16.832. Next up, number 37, Sky Miller, O'Reilly, Oregon, on DMR. I'm a kind of special. By I'm a special kind of guy, out of a short night. Who's by Short Oak? On deck, number 36, Demi Hunter. 16.232, 16.232. Next up, number 36, Demi Hunter, Spanish Fork, Utah, on Bugs, Rare Fortune, by Trace Fortune. Out of One Dance Bug is by One Rare Bug. Following Demi will drag after the drag, 35 to 31. Jamie Davis, Lenny Schultz, Timmy Merrill, and Presley Nelson. 17.151, 17.151, and will drag after the drag, 35 to 31. Jamie Davis, Laney Schultz, Timmy Merrill, and Presley Nelson. Reminder, Maturity and Maturity Awards following the run for the money. You're going 10 places. Also, the Buck winners. I need those Buck winners for a photograph. 1D, Tally Van Tassel. 2D, Laney Giles. 3D, Ellie Green. 4D, Castle Dalton. And 5D, Candace Meekin. Please be available following the run for the money. Ready now for number 35, Jamie Davis, Lakeshore, Utah, on Rip Roasted Romance. Buy 2 for the dough out of Romance by the River, who's by Mr. Fancy Fame. On deck, number 34, Laney Schultz, and the hole number 32, Timmy Merrill. $17.301. Next up, number 34, Laney Schultz, of Upper Utah on JH Single Lady. By the goodbye lane out of La Stelle. Who's by Stelle Corona. On deck, number 32, Timmy Merrill, and the hole number 31, Presley Nelson. Would be 16.707 plus 5 will be in old time. We'll fix that barrel. We'll go to number 32, Timmy Merrill of Tremont, Utah on Tagalog. By T4 Famous in Vegas out of Down Angel Lane. Who's by Lanes Lanester. On deck, number 31, Presley Nelson. Would be 17.163 plus 5 will be in no time. Next, go number 31, Presley Nelson of Mapleton, Utah on Seismic Moves. After Preston Wheel Drag, Fallen Drag, be 30 to 26. Jordan Waddell, Deloney Staples, Adria Day, Terry Woodgates, and Amy Dalton. $17.112, $17.112. Next go is our drag. Following the drag, it'll be 30 to 26. Jordan Waddell, Deloney Staples, Andrea Day, Terry Woodgates, and Amy Dalton. There is an elite stock horse trailer blocking there on the back of barn 700 is blocking people that can't get out. So if you have an elite trailer, stock horse trailer combo, elite on the back of barn 700, I need you to move so that we can let some people out, please. Ready to go now, number 30, Jordan Waddell, Jerome, Idaho, on Gone West by Stray Cat out of Lemon Sorbet Vodka, who's my favorite cartel. On deck, number 29, Talani Staples, and in hole number 28, Adria Day. We are clear, Jordan. Arena is yours. $16.892, $16.892. Next go, number 29, Talani Staples, Roberts, Idaho, on TM Chocolate Sunday by a Chocolate Fury out of a Mere Lady, who's by the Chocolate Rocket. On deck, number 28, Adria Day, and the hole number 27, Terry Woodgates. And 40.079. Next goner, 28, Adria Day, a Delta, Utah, on TS, Pretty Famous Star by the Goodbye Lane out of Pretty and Famous, who's by Alibi Fame. On deck, number 27, Terry Woodgates, in the hole number 26. $16.636. Next up, 27, Terry Woodgates, West Jordan, Utah, on T4, Epic Love by Epic Leader out of Gateway to Love, who's by Dash to Fame. On deck, number 26, Amy Dalton. 16.332, 16.332. Next up, number 26, Amy Dalton, Benjamin, Utah, on the Swift Rip by the Goodbye Lane out of Cassidy's Rodeo, who's by Black and Blue Chance. After Amy, we will drag. For the drag, be 25 to 21. Cindy Sheldon, Jamie Christian, CJ Von Depp. 16.728, 16.728. We will drag after the drag 25 to 21. Cindy Shelton, Jamie Christian, CJ Von Dett, Brandy Jameson, and Karen Allred. Following the maturity, we'll do the run for the money. There are 14. After that, we're going to do awards for the maturity and the maturity, as well as our buckle winners. Current goal to start the open at 1:30. Our current goal is to start the open at 1:30. Barrels in position. We're ready to go. Number 25, Cindy Shelton, Bluffdale, Utah. No trace of Shiny. You buy Trace Stace out of famous Shiny Heine. On deck, number 24, Jamie Christian. In the hole, number 23, CJ Von Dett. $16.410. Next to go, number 24, Jamie Christian of Deseret, Utah. Coats Shawnee Cash by Shawnee Bugleo out of Frenchman's Ransom, who's by taken on the cash. On deck, number 23, CJ Von Dett. In the hole, number 22, Brandy Jameson. $17.471. It's going number 23, CJ Von Dett, Rifle, Colorado on ZZ Porsche by Zippy ZV Dasher. Out of Oto's Savannah, who's by Smoking Sparks on deck number 22, Randy Jameson. In the hole, number 21, Karen Allred. $16.832. Next to go, number 22, Brandy Jameson of West Haven, Utah on Miss Metallic Perry by Lincoln. Out of Miss Elizabeth Perry, who's by Dash and Jess Perry. On deck, number 21, Karen Allred. $16.837. Next in, number 21, Karen Allred of Grantsville, Utah on Raising More Than Cain by Sean Buck Leo out of She's a Real Beduino, who's by a dash of Beduino. After Karen, we'll drag. Follow the drive will be 2016, Sherry Young, Valerie Willoughby, Shiley Rydogs, Christy Brangle, and Tawny Anderson Doda. Would be 17.647 plus 5 would be a no time. We will drag. Follow the drag. 20-16, Sherry Young, Valerie Willoughby, Shiley Rydogs, Christy Brangle, and Tawny Anderson Doda. If you have not, I need you to fill out a new W-9 for the year. They are requesting a new W-9 for the year. They are a little bit different, I do believe. If you have not, come over and fill one out. I need you to do so. If you're going to win any money anytime during the year, you might as well come fill out a W-9. So if you're still here, please come on over, fill out a W-9. I got mine done. I need you to get yours done, please. Titan Burgers are here and set up. You need something to eat, head on out the door here behind the announcer stand. Grab a Titan Burger. And setting the barrels, we're going to go number 20, Sherry Young of Bluffdale, Utah, and Heavy Metal Rock Star by Trump U out of Weaver Sand Jim, who's by Gems in Starlight. On deck number 19, Valerie Wilby. In the hole number 18, Shiny Rydalch. We are clear. Sherry, the arena's yours. $17.443, $17.443. Next to go, number 19, Valerie Willoughby, of Heber, Utah, and JR Easy Cartel by Mr. Ease Cartel. Out of WW Now or Maybe Later, who's by Such Easy Cash. On deck number 18, Shiley Rydalch, in the hole number 17, Christy Brangle. $16.574, $16.574. Next to go, number 18, Shiley Rydalch, Stockton, Utah, and T4 Little Lena Fame by T4 Overdriving Fame. Out of Little Ma Bryant, who's by Smart Little Jerry. On deck number 17, Christy Brangle. In the hole number 16, Tawny Anderson Dota. $16.729, $16.729. Next to go, number 17, Christy Brangle at South Jordan, Utah, on KT Mayday by Blazing Honor. Out of John Day, who's by Shazoom. On deck number 16, Tawny Anderson Dota. $17.576, $17.576. Next to go, number 16, Tawny Anderson Dota of Pleasant View, Utah, on Jerubio by Con Creek. Out of Johnny's Cashin, who's by Cashin Man. After Tawny, we will drag on the drag 15 to 11. Alicia Williams, Stephanie Wilkins, Bailey Earl, Ashton Jones, and Callie Nielsen. $16.677, $16.677. We'll drag up to the drag 15 to 11. Alicia Williams, Stephanie Wilkins, Bailey Earl, Ashton Jones, and Callie Nielsen. And setting the barrels, he'll go number 15, Alicia Williams of Glenwood, Utah, on Hot Frost Blossom 37 by Guys Hot Frost, out of Buds and Roses, who's by Blushing Bug. On deck number 14, Stephanie Wilkins, in the hole number 13, Bailey Earl. We are clear, Alicia. The arena's yours. $16.928, $16.928. Next to go, number 14, Stephanie Wilkins out of Middleton, Idaho, on Mega Rocket Fire by PG Dry Fire, out of Primetime Rocket, who's by Frenchman's Guy. On deck, number 13, Bailey Earl, in the hole, number 12, Ashton Jones. Would be 17.548 plus 5 would be no time. Next to go, number 13, Bailey Earl, West Warren, Utah, on Vandy Smoking Centerfold by Frenchman's Fabulous, out of CPA Street to Fame, who's by Dash to Fame. On deck number 12 is Ashton Jones, and the hole number 11, Callie Nielsen. $16.770, $16.770. Next out, number 12, Ashton Jones, Congress, Arizona, on DG Blazing 24/7 by Blazing Jetalina, out of TKS Ticket to Fame. On deck number 11, Callie Nielsen. Would be 16.772 plus 10. It'll be no time. Next in, number 11, Callie Nielsen. Georgetown, Idaho, on JH Freckled Bully. Following Callie, we'll drag. Following drag will be 10-6. Callie Parker, Bailey Stanton, Jordan Argyle, Ellie Buckelman, and Amberly Snyder. Would be 16.976 plus 5. It will be in time. We will drag. After the drag, we're going 10-6. Callie Parker, Bailey Stanton, Jordan Argyle, Ellie Buckelman, and Amberly Snyder. Set go. Number 10, Callie Parker. Wendell, Idaho, on a little more cowboy than you. By Frenchman's Fabulous out of FC. Peachy Little Cowgirl, who's by Cowboys Cartel on deck. Number 9, Bailey Stanton. $17.491, $17.491. Next go number 9, Bailey Stanton of Rocky View County, Alberta. On Really Hot Cowboy by Guys Casanova Cowboy out of Hot Little Alley Rat, who's by Really Moving. On deck number 8, Jordan Argyle in the hole number 7, Ellie Buckelman. 16.860, 16.860. Next to go, number 8, Jordan Argyle, Riverton, Utah. On Wilder in My Socks by BHR Frenchie Socks. Out of Tiny Toot, who's by File Away. On deck number 7, Ellie Buckelman in hole number 6, Amberly Snyder. 17.198, 17.198. Next to go, number 7, Ellie Buckelman of Caldwell, Idaho, and Slim Shady's fame by Our Fearless Fame out of Shady Dry Dock, who's by Shady Little Starlight. On deck, number 6, Amberly Snyder. 16.374 plus 5 would be no time. Next in, number 6, Amberly Snyder. Tremont, Utah, and Tink Tink by Freckles to Fame out of KR Last Fling, who's by Streak of Fling. After Amberly, we will drag. On the drag, will be 5-1. Andrea Day, Caitlin White, Emily Vanderpool, Sky Miller, and Lacey Hoyer. $16.845, $16.845. We will drag, fall the drag, 5-1. Andrea Day, Caitlin White, Emily Vanderpool, Sky Mallard, and Lacey Hoyer. Following the next 5, we'll do our big drag to prep for the Run for the Money. There are 14. Following the Run for the Money, we will do our awards, futurity and maturity awards. And I need my 5 buckle winners. We're going 10 places for our awards. Still to go, 1:30 to start the Open. Barrels are set, ready to finish out our maturity. We're going to start with number 5, Adria Day, Delta, Utah, Squirt of Fame by French Fried Bugs out of Bitsy 5, who's by BS. Give me 5 on deck. Number 4, Caitlin White. $16.357. Next go, number 4, Caitlin White, a Spanish Fork, Utah on Cowboy 6 by PC Redwood Manny out of Terrence Trace, who's by Trace 6. On deck, number 3, Emily Vanderpool, and the hole number 2, Sky Miller. And broke a pattern, be no time. Next go, number 3, Emily Vanderpool, Jerome, Idaho on Meredith by Sparky Blue Road out of Waynadock, who's by Meridoc. On deck, number 2, Sky Miller, and hole number 1, Lacey Hoyer. Would be 19.663 plus 5, would be no time. We'll fix that barrel. Go number 2, Sky Miller, Riley Orchid on Guys Ivory Girl by Ivory James out of I Like Guys with Cash, who's by Frenchman's Guy. On deck, number 1, Lacey Hoyer. $19.056, $19.056. And finally going maternity number 1, Lacey Hoyer of Jerome, Idaho on ABC Milwaukee by a Political Blood out of Doc's Check, who's by Check Him Out. Following Lacey, we'll have a big drag to go to the Run for the Money. 14 the Run for the Money, and we'll do our awards. 10 places in our awards, fraternity and maternity, and our $5 winners, please. $17.025. That will do it for our maternity. We will prep the arena for the Run for the Money.